It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves, sixth right now in the conference with lots of time to make a move.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Kevin Porter is out there with Rollins. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the three.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Here's Edwards. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets to the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the three.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Anthony Edwards again. Edwards got 8 points.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Porter looking it over. Outside Turner. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be careful. If Gobert is in the zip code, folks, this is a great shot blocker.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
It's about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Green. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Toronto.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Takes it inside.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Porter. And the wide open shot from Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
Oh, here's Edwards following the miss by Giannis. It's good. Edwards got 16 points. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other. And the fans are the beneficiaries.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Porter passes to Green. Traps in the tray. He has 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So it's Minnesota now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
It seems odd to say, given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
Yeah, you know, I didn't sense any urgency on their part. They did just enough to win, but I don't think they can come away feeling great about the way they did it.
It's Porter outside. Randall grabs the board.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Edwards got 21.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
So it's the Bucks now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Such a wide open look. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 start.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Anthony comes in for Rollins. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Minnesota making some changes. Daniels is checked in for Clark. Edwards comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Oh, here's Edwards. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. Oh, my. That is freakish skill from Giannis.
1:43 left to play in the first. Here's Edwards, and he gets it to go. He's got 23.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Bucks trail by 8. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. The wide open look here for Kuzma.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash.